upon a time, for a few years, in the kingdom, the king was very sad about the queen's untimely death. He himself took care of Snow White, but most of the time, he realized that his daughter needed a loving mother for upbringing. So, he decided to marry again. The new queen was very beautiful, but more than that, she was very arrogant and cruel. She had studied dark magic and owned a magic mirror that predicts and tells the truth whenever and whatever she wants to know. As the time passed by, Snow White became prettier than before. She became the most beautiful girl in all the kingdom. The stepmother started to feel jealous about her beauty.
Mirror, my magic mirror, who's the most beautiful in the world?
You, my queen, are the most beautiful is true, but Snow White is even beautiful than you.
How dare you talk like this? You're nonsense.
Apologize, I'm only meant to speak the truth, my lady.
The queen was angry and ordered her huntsmen to take Snow White into the woods to be killed.
Go to the forest, take the girl and kill her, and as a proof, bring me her heart.
Yes, my queen, I will do as you say.
The poor huntsman took Snow White into the forest, but found himself unable to kill the girl, could not kill her.
Oh, pretty princess, your stepmother ordered me to kill you, but I can't kill a beautiful and kind soul like you. Run away as far as possible and never turn back to the castle again.
Thank you, good man. I will always be grateful for what you have done.
Snow White ran as fast as she could, and the huntsman saw a deer and hunted it, and presented its heart to the queen to the meeting place.
Here, my queen, I did as you told me to take her heart.
Ah ha 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 ha! Now I'm the most beautiful of them all.
Then she began to run, and just as evening was about to fall, she saw a little house and went inside.
I'm so hungry. I will eat a few vegetables and a little bread from each little plate, and from each cup I will drink a bit of milk.
After dark, the owners of the house returned home. They were the 7 dwarfs who mined for gold in the mountain. As soon as they arrived home, they saw that someone had been there.
Who has been sitting in my chair and eating from my plate? Who has been eating my bread and vegetables? Who has been eating with my fork and drinking from my cup? Look, over here!
The 7 dwarfs all came running up, and they cried out with amazement.
Oh, good heaven! This child is beautiful!
They didn't wake her up, but let her continue to sleep in the bed. Next morning, Snow White woke up, and when she saw the 7 dwarfs, she was frightened.
Oh no! Don't be afraid of us! We are the dwarfs. You are in our house. What is your name? My name is Snowhite.
Meanwhile, at the palace,
Mirror, my magic mirror, who in this land is the most beautiful of all?
You, my queen, are beautiful is true, but Snow White beyond the mountains with the 7 dwarfs is still 1,000 times more beautiful than you.
No! The white girl is still alive. The huntsman had fooled me. I'll teach him a lesson later, but for now, I have to kill the Snow White. But how? How? Tell me how!
she made a poisoned apple. The apple had been made so artfully that thought it was poisonous.
With this potion apple, you will die, Snow White. Ha 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 ha! I have to disguise myself so she can recognize me. Now I will go to this dwarf house.
She traveled to the dwarf's house and knocked on the door. Snow White put her head out of the window and said,
Who are you, old lady? What can I do for you?
Open the door, beautiful girl. I'm very poor. I want to give you some apples to bake some bread from my dying husband.
I must not let anyone in.
The seven dwarfs have forbidden me to do so.
That's alright with me. Here, I will offer you one of these fresh and delicious apples in return of a piece of the bird-loved deer.
She went into the kitchen, broke big loaf of bread freshly made for the seven dwarfs' meal. She gave to the old lady and took the apples in return for the dwarf meal. She barely had a bit in her mouth. She fell on the ground, dead.
Ha 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 ha! White as snow, red as blood, black as ebony wood. The dwarf shall never awaken you. Goodbye, Snow White. Ha 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 ha!
When the dwarfs came home that evening, they found Snow White lying on the ground.
Snow White, wake up! What happened to you? She's not breathing at all. She's dead. Snow White, wake up! Talk to us, please!
But nothing helped. She was dead. They laid her on a bed, and all seven dwarfs sat next to her and cried for 3 days. They were going to bury her, but she still looked as fresh as a living person, and still had her beautiful red cheeks.
We cannot bury her in the black earth. Let's make a transparent glass coffin made so we can see her from outside.
And they did it. Then they put her inside the coffin.
We have to place the coffin outside on a mountain, and one of us will always stay with it and watch over her.
At the same time, a prince entered into the same mountain area to hunt. He saw the crowd of dwarf and animals around a case. The prince wondered what in the world would be in the case that attracted so many pretty animals. The prince went near and read what was written on it with golden letters. He thought this was the same girl who he had always dreamed of. Then he saw the dwarf nearby.
Let me have the coffin. I will give you anything you want for it.
The prince had his servant carry the coffin away on their shoulder, but then it happened that one of them stumbled on some brush, but this dislodged from Snow White through the piece of poisoned apple. The prince suddenly stopped and put her under the tree.
Be careful. Watch your steps. I will never forgive you if something's happened to her.
The prince kissed her. As soon as he kissed the Snow White, she opened her eyes.
Oh my god! What happened? Who are you?
You are with me. I'm Prince from long distant land. I've always dreamed of you.
The prince and the seven dwarfs told her what had happened.
Oh my god! You decide to keep me even if I was dead. But why?
You're the only girl in my dream. I love you more than anything else in the world. Come with me to my castle. Will you marry me and be my queen?
In the castle, they discovered that the king is on prison where just the stepmother know it, and then they released him.